Hello guys, what is going on? And yeah, TASM2, and that's right. As I said in one of my previous videos, I am re-editing the film, like full on editing the whole thing. And the reason I decided to do this is because Ben came up with the idea of re-editing the film like a while back. I said like at least a few months ago, and I thought it was quite interesting, and because I remembered every single Tuesday I was going to college, and then he would actually have the movie, like the full blown movie, onto his like drive on his Google Drive, and he would go through scenes and watch the film. And him and I, we were talking about this project for a long time now, ever since he came up with the idea of it, since the movie alone itself hadn't did so well, because in that film they cramped in too many villains. The main story, the main story might be, I don't know. I thought the story was good. I liked the idea of there being Harry Osborn. I liked the idea of Electro. But for Rhino, on the other hand, yeah, he was just thrown in there last second because I wished to save that until the third film. But I understand why it ended off as like a cliffhanger sort of thing. But still, since we will may never see a third film, I might as well take matters into my own hands to edit this film, just like what Ben is doing. And what inspired me to do this project, and what inspired me to get into any of or anything related to Spider-Man is after watching Across the Spider-Verse, because after watching that film, it inspired me so much to do more after seeing it after its release, because that was until I started to upload more pictures on Instagram of Spider-Man pictures. And if you haven't already, you can go and follow my Instagram. And yeah, should be in the link in the description below. But anyways, back to the video. Yeah, I'm gonna be re-editing this whole movie from scratch, from start to finish, and for this film, I want to give like a more darker take to it, because I don't think we ever got a dark Spider-Man story as a film. Now we have in the comics, but not as a live-action movie. But I think the closest thing we got to a dark live-action Spider-Man movie was the third Spider-Man film, which is Sam Raimi's Spider-Man, and TASM1, which is the Amazing Spider-Man 1, but I like to call it TASM for short. But anyways, I feel like for TASM1, the tone overall felt dark, and just like I said from one of my recent videos, which is the remake in TASM2 video, um, by tone, I didn't just mean like the filter, I mean like the overall story of the character of based around Spider-Man, because when I first watched it for the first time as a kid, I was like, okay, this is a Spider-Man story I've never seen before, because I was so used to seeing the Sam Raimi trilogy. Because I was watching this film, I was like, yeah, this is nothing like I've ever seen ever from a Spider-Man movie. And then a year or two later, The Amazing Spider-Man 2 came out, and I watched it, and I was like, yeah, this is nothing like the last movie. But at the time, I didn't think much of it until now. So I'm going to be giving the movie a more darker tone. It's going to be quite a dark film, but it's still going to be, sort of like happy tone, like your happy Spider-Man story as well. But I'm going to try my best to give it a dark tone as much as I can. But I'm not going to try and make it like the last film, which is what I was going for. But I don't think I will be. I think I'm just going to have it as my own vision and not like the last film. So it's basically my own vision on my own Spider-Man film. So that's basically what I'm turning this into to make the movie better. And that's pretty much it. That's all I'm going to be doing for this movie. I'm just going to be giving it a darker tone, and I'm going to change the whole movie entirely, and I'm going to make it completely different compared to the original. And yeah, that's about it, guys. And I will hopefully be releasing this movie maybe not July, or maybe I don't know, if we're lucky though, if I get enough time. But if not July, then August. August at the latest is when I'll be releasing the film. And yes, guys, that is the video done, and I will see you all in the next one. And goodbye.